All right, and good morning. We are rolling here at the uh, 10U Southern Elite. This is going to be the Southern Elite versus the Carolina Stars. So we will be going here in about a minute 45. We'll get going. With me today, I have Mr. John DelBosco on the BHM hockey mic, and we have a special guest with us. Everybody give it up for Wynn Laird. Wynn, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
All right, thanks, buddy. So these guys are going to be helping me out with the scoreboard and running the play-by-play stuff. So we'll get underway here in just a few minutes. Y'all stand by. What's that? Oh, who knows? Oh, where to stand? Get up here on the ledge. Yeah. You're not. If you're not right here, you won't get picked up. The little bleacher thing, yeah, but you can't see through the net. The net hangs down. It makes the camera look really bad because like over in our arena, you're far enough back you can kind of see through the net. This one you're so close, it's like you're yeah. It looks like when you were little and you got close to the TV screen, right? Oops, I guess we were live that whole time. That was a hot mic. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll be whoops. We'll be starting here in just a minute. Uh, they're rallying up to talk to the coaches, and we'll be meeting at center ice. So again, not sure about who will be on our starting lineup, but Elijah Cole will be in net, and I will be a little stressed out because of it. So,
All right, this is Jonathan DelBosco. Go ahead, Win. Do you want to talk about this? All right, we're getting ready for the face-off to start the game. We got Nixon in center. We've got Henry to the left. We got Jackson to the right. We also have Gavin playing defense along with Hayes. Face-off. Looks like we've started off with a very brisk pace already. Hayes gets the puck from the blue line, passes it up to Nixon. Nixon lets it go into the zone, is in a chase to keep it in the zone. Good. Hayes keeps it in the zone, slings it towards the net, but the Carolina Stars were able to get the puck out of the zone. Henry sends it back in right at the net, and the Carolina Stars goalie wraps up the puck. Oh, no. And he passed it off, and I'm like, wow, interesting. Oh, so now we have the puck in their end. Oh, no, and now the Stars are breaking out finally. Going wide, but ooh, looks like their number 3 was offsides. So we will have a face-off outside the zone. Change up of the lineups. Now we got our next line out. Dylan's going to be doing the face-off. We got Graham to the left. We've got, it looks like Tyson in the back. And we've got Finney up front with the puck right now as he goes into the zone. Makes a great pass over to Dyson makes a pass that was blocked by the Carolina Stars. Tyson was able to keep the puck in the zone just for a short period of time. Now the Carolina Stars are coming out. Looks like Tyson versus 2 Carolina Stars. Makes a shot, but guess what? Who's in there for the save, Wynn?
Elijah.
That's right. Wynn, thank you so much for being a part of this. Your expertise in this game is going to lead to a lot of great comments here that I don't have. So just be ready. All right, we got another face-off. Carolina Stars go wide. Nobody there for the pass. Now the Carolina Stars are trying to get it in the zone where Elijah is already in his butterfly stance. And guess what? We were able to get out of the zone. Oh, almost intercepted a pass. Looks like Tyson playing those boards hard. Had a great game yesterday. Carolina Stars enter our zone. Looks like we've done some good poke checking. Graham's in the mix. Looks like Liam also in the mix. Puck came over to the other side. Tyson's trying to get it out of the zone, but was met with a...
Big boy ref is in my way over here.
Yeah, we do have this guy in the way here, but as long as he... another lovely camera angle view there. Carolina Stars with a quick shot. Guess who made the save, Wynn?
Elijah.
That's right. Carolina's putting a little pressure on us, don't you think?
Yes, sir.
Switch up the lines. We got Nixon going to take the face-off, who has been an all-star on the face-offs. He's pretty much won 90% of his face-offs, maybe even 100%. Wins it again. Henry gets it, stumbles. Easton tries to get there as well. Nixon lifts the stick, goes wide on the boards, but was unable to... Oh, now I got a ref right in front of me. And now, okay, we've exited the zone. And now we're back in. We got Hayes coming to collect the puck. Looks like we got Gavin on the other side. Gavin makes a pass over to Henry. Great passing. Oh, we're still unable to get the puck out of our own end. Elijah takes the safe bet here and covers it up for a face-off.
A lot of pressure coming this way. We've got to turn this one around.
Looks like Carolina Stars are making a last-ditch substitution here, throwing us off. They're trying to throw us off. All right, now we've got Nixon with the puck going wide. Gets it out of our zone, enters their zone real quick. Oh, tripping call. There is a tripping call. Wynn, did you see that?
Yes, indeed I did. That was a cheap play.
Very cheap. And guess what that causes?
A penalty.
A Red Lobster Cheddar Bay Biscuit power play. All right,
You
guys.
know what? I'll take the Red Lobster sponsorship. That'll work.
All right, power play for us. We're in our zone. Again, we win a face-off a lot of the time. We have some great face-off winners. Oh, we could not keep it in the zone. Unfortunate, but race for the puck right now. We were able to cut him off real quick. Tyson was able to get it, pass along the boards over there for Jackson. Jackson makes a pass just too far away from Dyson. Now we got Graham. Graham was able to collect the puck, but those Carolina Stars, they're being a little pesky right now, right? How do we get out of the middle area there? What do we need to do?
We just need a lot of passing.
Nice. And that's why we did it right there, right? Look at that wide. Oh, hits the post. Graham tries to do a backhand. There's a scrummage in the front. Oh. But still in the zone. Tyson has it. Does the big shot, and the goalie swallows it up. Good pressure there, though, by the Southern Elite. Still a minute 9 left in the power play. Face off on their side. What do you see coming here, Wynn? We have a total line change.
I see Nixon putting it back to Hayes, and Hayes shooting it for the goal.
All right. Nixon. Oh, somehow Henry ends up with the puck, goes wide, staying wide behind the goal. Carolina Stars are surrounding him. There's 3 Stars, 1 Henry. Great cross pass. Over to Finnegan. Finnegan with a shot. No! Just a little wide. All right, same thing again. Henry. Oh, they were able to get the puck away from Henry, all three of them, and send it down. So Hayes is coming to collect the puck. Hayes has the puck. Goes down the boards towards Finnegan. Finney gets the puck. Oh, but the Carolina Stars, their last defense, was able to get the puck. We're looking wide towards Henry, who's wide open. Henry at mid-ice. Ooh, gets pushed down a little bit there, but gets back up. These Carolina Stars been able to kill off this power play. Not allow us to get in their zone. Still 8 seconds left. Maybe we can put something here together. All right, Nixon. Nixon, it was a great pass from Henry. Nixon by himself. Shot. Oh!
What a goal by Nixon.
Wynn, where did that shot go?
Right up top corner.
That's right. And the goalie was unable to get his glove on that puppy. And guess what? What does that mean? What's the score?
1-2-0.
SE, we had a Cheddar Bay biscuit basket goal. All right, face-off one, Dyson. Looks like we're trying to get in the zone. Carolina was able to get the puck back. Oh, and the shot, Elijah blocks it off. Over here in the corner, Easton, yes, took a man down. I'm very proud of my son for accidentally pushing the person down. All right, we're going on the other side of the ice based on that knowledge. Jackson has it. Good. Tyson coming to help, going down, pushing hard. Makes a cross pass. Goalie had it. Nice. Keeping it. No, we weren't able to keep it in the zone. Sorry, bad angle. I can't tell if we're in the zone or out of the zone. But Liam, great defensive play. Passes it up to Easton perfectly. Easton puts it behind the boards. Let's see if anybody's there. Get aggressive, guys. There we go. Oh, Jackson almost had a one-time shot there. Uh-oh. Carolina's coming back, but good defense by Liam. Great poke check. Good lifting of the stick. Oh, no, it looks like we're going to be called. We're getting called here. Unfortunately, hooking is the call. I think he was trying to lift the stick and accidentally got called with the hooking. The Carolina Stars are on the power play. What is the goal when you're not on the power play? You're shorthanded. What is the goal here?
Mainly just get the puck down the ice and run the time.
Good play. So what Henry was doing was exactly what you would probably want to do, right? Hit it hard along the boards, get it out of the zone. I'm not sure why he has his, okay, he finally called it. He was giving him a chance. So our refs today are allowing, it appears, for their players to get back on side, okay? But again, Wynn knows all the knowledge, right? Once it goes across that line, where does everybody have to go?
Everybody has to go in.
The other side of the blue line, right?
Yes.
Get back. All right, so we win the face. I'm telling you, Nixon, what did I say? How many times does he win the face-off?
100%.
10 out of 10, right? And he won the face-off, which is crucial when we're down a man. And that, guess what? Where's that puck? On the other side of the ice, right? Out of harm's way. Giving Elijah a little bit of a break and goal. Now they look like they, in desperation, sent the puck down the ice, but it wasn't far enough for icing. And we were able to get out of the zone. Carolina Stars check up, send it deep into our own end. I believe that was Gavin. Oh, a shot wide. Elijah made sure that it wasn't anywhere near. Henry steals the puck, gets it out of the zone, applies pressure with Nixon. Nixon takes the puck, dekes a few times. Oh, but was offsides. Unfortunately, Henry had lost his edge on his skate and fell down and looks a little upset about it. But you know what? Guess what? we're shorthanded here, right? How much time do we have on the penalty to kill off here?
46 seconds.
Good. So again, we're getting a little confident here, but we're just trying to kill a little power play for the Carolina Stars. All right, Carolina Stars dump it in deep. Tyson's coming to pick it up. Oh, and they did call icing. Yes. So guess where the power play goes? The face-off is going to the other end, which is perfect. We have 37 seconds left on this shorthanded experience for the Southern Elite. All right, looks like we win a face-off. Graham's over there in the corner, trying to keep it in the own end. Carolina Stars were able to get it. Exited our end. Is trying to make a go. Oh, Liam with a great play in the middle. Keep it out of the zone, but the Carolina Stars were still able to get it back in. Tyson making a play. Oh, no, a wraparound. Oh, what a clever little play by the Carolina Stars. It is tied now, 1-1. They were able to capitalize on the power play. One. We win another faceoff. Dylan, I'm sorry, I've been calling him Dyson. Dyson the vacuum cleaner. Dylan, same way. He's able to snatch up another. What a good play. Oh, no. Thought Elijah had snatched up the puck. Came loose for another shot and a goal for the Carolina Stars. 2-1. 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game in the first period. Nixon wins the faceoff. Carolina Stars, though, were able to collect the pass. What a great save by Elijah, as they had another great passing situation for the Carolina Stars. The Carolina Stars are being super aggressive now, feeling that they are getting a little more confident. The goal is off its moorings, so they did call the play, which is good. The other day in another game, the goal was pushed off. The ref came, moved the goal back into place, which we thought was,
basically caught the shot for him. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
and put the shot into the net for them essentially. All right, so another face-off won, but it went right directly towards Elijah, who does not want to take any risks here and covers it up. All right, Nixon again. He's 10 for 10 on face-offs. Nixon again wins another one. Goes right to Jackson. Jackson tries to go down the boards, but the Stars player was there to collect it. All right, so we try the other side of the ice. Same result, but Nixon was able to get it, make some great moves. It looks like we are on the races here. Nixon with the shot. Oh, but it was covered up by the goalie. Great play by Nixon to break up passing situation, take it across the entire ice.
Got to say, I thought he had that one. Thought he was going coast to coast on it.
All right, so again, he's 10 for 10 on face-offs. Now he's 12. He keeps shooting. Jackson with a shot! Somehow he was able to get that through. Goalie put his pads down, was able to make the save. Still in our own end. Carolina was able to get it out of the zone. Gavin tried to send it back into the zone, but it hit off one of the Carolina stakes. Wow, they're right in front of me. Nixon, again, making a great play. Jackson trying to use the boards to get it a pass. It was unfortunate that the Carolina Stars skate was in the way. Nixon trying to get out of the zone. Carolina's applying some pressure again. We have 4 Carolina Stars on this one side of the ice, knowing that we're going to go down that ice. But we go to the other side, get it out of the zone. We got Henry now. Is a one-on-one with 4 players behind him. Henry takes a shot. Was deflected and never made it to the goal. Now we're back in that middle area of the ice with the Carolina Stars trying to make a play, but guess what? I'm going to call him Dylan the Dyson vacuum cleaner. Steals the puck. Oh, just offsides by a little bit. We had a 2-on-1 opportunity. So the faceoff will go just outside of the Carolina Stars zone. A minute 32 left. 2-1. Looks like we may have another guest commentary here. It looks like we got Jonathan over here. Jonathan, say hi. How do you feel like everybody's playing today? Liam's had some great defensive plays. A shot.
Yeah. We've had a
Goes
lot of
wide.
good shots down there. Yeah, Liam's playing more aggressively today. I think
Just wide by Tyson.
he got a good pep talk this morning about playing to his best potential. So hopefully that sunk in. We're doing a good job playing down on their end, by the way.
I agree. I think we've come out fighting. Then the Star. I think we woke up the Stars. They started playing just as hard. But I think we've got a good chance. Whoa!
Good glove
What
save.
a great save! I'm not sure if you saw that, but Elijah had a great save. Wynn, tell me about
That was
it.
a phenomenal save. I mean, he had his glove in the correct place at the correct time.
He put a Cheddar Bay biscuit in his glove.
Indeed, he did.
All right, Nixon again, who wins every faceoff. Let's see if he wins again. Oh my goodness! I'm not gonna. I didn't see that. That didn't happen. What a great save by Elijah. It's out wide. Graham Pugh is going to take it along the boards. Oh, somehow the Carolina Stars were able to get it. Shot wide. Elijah retains his net. These Stars are coming at us now. All right, our defense. Carolina Stars have it behind our own net. Nixon. Oh, Carolina Stars flips it above our net. Gives it back to their own defense. Stars are offsides. Play is supposed to continue on. And that's not icing. And we have 11 seconds left in the first period. Though we're down a goal, I feel that we are doing really well right now, applying some pressure, right, Wynn?
Yes, I think they're playing correctly. They're not chasing the puck all around the world, and they're just applying pressure and passing as good as they can.
Now, we only have 11 seconds left. What's the envision here? Do we just need to hurry up and take a quick shot?
Yeah, all they need to do is win it back and take a quick shot on goal. Just to get the shot and
Let's
maybe.
see, Tyson.
Even
See if
they
that
don't
happens.
Score, I mean, like, it's still a shot. A shot is a shot.
Keep shooting, right? Keep
Yes.
shooting. Which we were. We were trying. Perfect. So, again, first period done. Solid period for the Southern Elite. We are down a goal, 2-1, but we are playing really sharp right now.
Yeah, I think they're just playing good. They're applying pressure, and they're playing as hard as they can.
All right, so it's our first period intermission. We're going to do something a little different potentially here. We're going to go out there and interview some of the people in the stands. All right.
What?
I don't know how much range you got.
We're going to try. All right. All right, boys.
So, Colin, how do you think about the game?
It's going good so far.
Thank you.
Well, how do you feel Wynn is doing as a color commentator today?
I hope he's doing well. I hope he's doing really well. But I'd really like to know when the snack bar is going to open.
I think that's where he just went to go do, right? I think he's going to the snack bar. All right, and guess what? We have Elijah's mom here. She doesn't want to speak, but do you want to say anything about anything?
Good game.
Good game. That's all right. All right, we'll be back for all those for the second period. Intermission. All right, second period is underway already. Looks like Carolina's entered our zone. Throws a puck harmlessly towards the net, but it turns into not harmlessly. Carolina Stars are trying to put a shot together. Oh! Gets a quick shot together. Scores a quick goal. 3-1 Stars. An unfortunate event there. I think we were just out of place at the wrong time. 11 minutes left in the second period. Hickson wins another faceoff. Goes directly to Henry. Henry enters the zone, faced with some stiff opposition on that side of the board, and the Carolina Stars were able to get it out of their own end. Carolina Stars go to the other end. Jackson makes a great defensive play. Gets the puck to Nixon. Nixon crosses the ice to Henry. Henry overskates it just slightly. Good scoring opportunity as we're still entering the zone. Stars flipped it out all the way to the other side of the ice for an icing. Face-off will come to the other end. Looks like everybody's shifting. Both teams are shifting. We're going to have, looks like, Dyson, the Dillon, doing the face-off for the Southern Elite. We got Graham off to the right, Easton off to the left. Defensively, we got Hayes, and it appears to be Gavin. Face-off one, right over to Easton. Easton is under his skates. Dillon gets the puck, sends it towards the net, keeps it in the zone, but the Stars were able to get it out. Gavin was able to push number 11 on the Stars out of towards wide, but now the Stars throw it at the net, causing a little bit of an issue towards the front of our net. It's on the other side. I can't really tell what's going on, but I know the Stars are scrambling, and the Southern Elite are trying to get it out of the middle area. Skirmish in the front. Pucks are dangerously just going slow in front of our net. Puck was, thank goodness, out of our zone. Easton applying some pressure, getting it in the zone, looking for a pass across to Graham. Pass was intercepted by 4 Stars. The Stars seem to overload one side of the ice. Looks like Dillon's shooting. It goes wide. Easton collects the puck. Misses. Looking for a pass to go to Graham. All right, now the Stars exit the zone. Hayes making a great defensive play in the middle there. Now we've got Gavin getting the boards. Dillon working hard, trying to get that puck back into the zone. I guess Hayes making a great pass. Is it in their zone safely? It looks like we were for a split second. Now Gavin has the puck, goes wide to Hayes. Hayes sends it up to Dillon. Dillon sends it in the ice. Now we need to go attack. Stars send it wide along the boards. Gavin was able to keep it in. Gavin's looking for somebody, but he's nobody there, so he sends it deep into the zone, keeping it on the Stars and applying the pressure. Graham is, trying to trick the ref, who's right in front of us, but it looks like we've got, now look at Hayes keeping it in deep in the zone. Sends it to the front of the net, nobody there, and the Stars sending it long for an icing. No, they're gonna call it icing, yes. Close, there's a close hustle there. Goes back to our own end. Again, we are switching the entire line, both teams, as we got Nixon, who's basically, what did I say?
10 for 10.
100% face-off winner in the middle going up against Carolina Stars. We got what appears to be Hayes to the right. He wins the face-off again. Comes off just, Tyson able to keep it in the zone. No, he was not. So he's waiting. So everybody's getting back on the side. Dangerous pass towards the middle. But guess what? Finn was, thought it was going to be a breakaway for Finn. Here comes Nixon. Nixon steals it back. Met with some opposition along the boards. The boards are very active today. Looks like Liam's on defense as the Stars enter the zone. Again, I think the Stars game, what I'm starting to see is they're going to throw it very gently in front of the net and hope for a skirmish in front for a quick shot. So, all right, now, here it is. Come on, Wynn. Finn.
Let's go, Finn, again.
Finn with the shot. Oh, it goes in!
Let's go, Finn!
What a breakaway shot. The goalie hits himself in the head. He's really frustrated because Finn really had a great shot there. Wynn, you want to explain what happened on that?
That was a nice shot. Finian shot it just where it tipped off the top of his blocker. The bottom of his blocker, and went right in.
Another Cheddar Bay biscuit in the basket. All right, face off. Now we're down. It's 3-2. 8 minutes left in the second period. Dyson, the Dillon vacuum cleaner, gets the puck, makes some great moves. Skating really aggressive, frustrated because he really wants a goal. We are applying the pressure. Dylan is, yes, making some stick checks. Oh, ref. Ref is upset and has called a slashing, I believe, for Dylan.
I mean, those are always the hard penalties. You try to make contact with the puck. It's just like tripping.
Yeah.
And if you don't make contact with the puck, I mean, it's a trip.
Thanks, Wynn. I agree with that, and that's why we have you here in the booth, because your knowledge and my just talking ability has put us here together. I don't know how much we're getting paid today, but you deserve a lot, and we're going to talk to the Cole family about that.
That's a big check. That's just wait for the check. It's in the mail.
Okay. You hear that? Tell your dad.
Okay.
All right, so 2 minutes for the Stars. Again, what do we need to do here, Wynn, real quick? Again, they're on the power play. What's the goal of our team?
So a strategy to do for a power play is the box strategy. It's always a good.
Oh, no.
Never mind.
We didn't have a chance for the box strategy. They won the faceoff and passed it wide. He was all by himself, and we have a power play goal for the Stars. Hopefully the Southern Elite doesn't have the wind knocked out of them. Still a very close game. It's 4-2. Plenty of time left in the game. 7.5 minutes left in the second period. Again, Nixon wins the faceoff. I swear, you put him in, he's going to win a faceoff. Goes wide for Henry. Henry loses it, and the Carolina Stars, again, they like to dump it in deep and then get the puck and put it right in front of the net as softly as they can. See, right there. What happened? Put it softly in front of the net, right? Now it's offsides. It's offsides right now. Southern Elite have it. Send it up to Finn. Finn tried to make a move, but there was 4 Stars around him who were able to collect the puck. Henry makes a great interception. Makes it over to Finn. Finn again. Finn with a shot. Oh, the goalie was able to swallow it up. But again, we are showing some grit.
Yeah, that forecheck by Finney and Henry was impressive. They applied that pressure and they made that play happen.
All right, so guess who we're keeping out because we want to win a face-off. They don't even know who wants to face off against Nixon. Look at this. Nobody wants to face. So they finally get somebody willing to face off against 10 for 10 Nixon. And Nixon wins it again with the shot real quick off the face-off. All right, Graham has it, tries to send it back in. Graham again keeps it in. Looks like we got Tyson over there. Oh, they somehow intercepted it. Now it's a race to the other end. We got Henry giving it them all and dives to make a save. And Elijah wraps it up. What great hustle by Henry, not giving up, and Elijah wrapping it up, getting his defense back into place. Yeah. So we're having a face-off at our own end. But what a great play to hustle back there.
That diving play is always it's not always the best play, but you always just have to make contact with the puck before you do anything.
Again, our team, I agree, Wynn. We're showing the hustle. Dylan wins the face-off. Dyson Dylan. Sending up the boards. It's still in the zone. Still in the zone. There are 4 Stars players. If we could just get it out of that. Oh, looks like there's a penalty being called. Yep. It appears to be on the Southern Elite. Again, I am not sure what the call was here. But again, the Carolina Stars are going on the power play. All right, so a quick face-off led to a shot by the Carolina Stars. Elijah was able to make a save, was unable to find the puck. It was behind him, and a couple of our players were able to find that puck and get it out of the zone. 1:37 left on the Carolina Stars power play. Carolina Stars try to play wide on the right side, enter the zone. Send it to the middle. The Carolina Stars are looking for a passing opportunity. Sending the puck wide. Elijah was able to cover it up for another face-off. Okay, so Wynn, we didn't have a chance to talk about this. Talk about that box for the power play situation. And when you're shorthanded, what's this box you're talking about?
So the box is where you will have it's basically like a square. And so your 2D are lined up with the post a little bit out far from them on the goal line. And
Okay.
then you have your 2 offensive men that are around maybe a yard above the hash marks.
Makes sense. Kind of cover your bases, right? Stand your ground in your end. So it looks. Oh. So we sent the puck wide. Henry comes and chases it in aggression on the boards. We had a play, but now guess what? The Carolina Stars are entering our zone again. They're in front of the net, looking for a shot. Shot goes wide. Stars retain possession, but guess what? I believe that was Gavin who was able to wrap up the puck. Henry gets it as well, sends it wide.
Tyson's going down.
Tyson's by himself, pulls back up, makes a pass across the ice to Henry. Unfortunately, the Stars player was able to capture that puck up. It looks like Henry was able to get it back, send it wide, keeping it out of our zone. Stars regain possession, send it along the boards, deep into our own end. They're making it appears to be some substitution as the puck is deep. One player causing havoc in the back was able to allow for the substitution of players, while Southern Elite remains with the same players on the ice. Power play is over. Jackson's out of the box. We were able to successfully kill that power play. Stars got a shot on that. Elijah was able to smother that high shot and wrap it up for a face-off on our own end. Good, successful power play kill by the Southern Elite. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that they've had a couple power play goals that have led to a couple of their scoring chances, at least. And one of the best penalty kills I've seen today, where we've actually applied pressure on their end of the ice. So Dylan with the face-off. Still on our own end. Stars have it, making some moves. Again, Elijah wraps it up. Another face-off in our own end. They're still applying pressure. Looks like we're trying to make one last substitution here. Dylan's still on the ice for the face-off for the Southern Elite. Face-off goes wide along the boards. Looks like Finney had a chance to get it out of the zone. But again, 4 players. They like to put a lot of people on the boards because they know it's going to the boards. And it looks like it's coming out on the other side of the ice. Carolina Stars were able to keep it in the zone. Now it's going out wide. Easton has the puck. Tries to go wide. Yes, good pass. Looks like it's going out to, it looks like, is that Finney? Finney, and look, Dylan is in the middle. Dyson, the vacuum cleaner. He sends it to him. Oh! Sends it over to Gavin. Gavin with a shot, wide shot. But we're applying pressure now here, guys. It's on our end. Gavin keeps it in the zone. Great way to keep it in. Sends it in deep. Finney's trying to reach for the puck. Just goes a little bit wide. Looks like the player's going wide. Keep it in the zone. Yes. Easton tries to keep it in the zone. He does as well. Goes wide again. Good. And here goes, Dylan with the high pass. Oh. Yeah. Oh, Finney's on the ground. We're keeping it in the zone. I like the play there, Gavin. Gavin goes to Finney. Finney was trying to line up for a shot, but the Carolina Stars got his stick in the way. All right, now the Carolina Stars regain puck possession, trying to go down the center of the ice. Hits their own player in the head. Nobody knows where it is except for the Southern Elite. Southern Elite sent it back behind the net. Again, applying pressure, just not getting a shot on that yet. Hayes keeps it in the zone, sends it up to Easton. Easton couldn't collect the pass. Again, keeping it in the zone. Dylan tries to shoot it in. Easton needs to get in front of the net. Sorry, I'm his dad. And look, we're making some pressure here. Oh, Stars were able to clear the zone. We played really well there, keeping pressure on the Stars. Looks like they're trying to do a change. It probably had too many men on the ice, but I think the rest backs were turned. I thought I saw about 8 players at one time on the ice as they touched the puck. They allowed possession. The Carolina Stars have it at their own end, but it was intercepted by Henry. Henry's trying to pass against the wall and took on a player. Oh, now we got looks like we got a whole bunch of people down. Again, 4 Stars on that side of the ice. What's the penalty here?
Interference.
Oh, jeez, man. This is This is an unfortunate situation again. But as we're on the we are trying to kill another power play. It's 4-2, minute 30 left.
That's some home cooking right there.
There was definitely a questionable call. Face-off in the center. Henry wins the face-off, knowing that he really just wants to score, even if it's shorthanded. He's going to try to score. I know that with Henry. He's got the intensity. Oh, where's the penalty on that one, ref? Nope, no hand up on that one. No tripping there. Now we got to, again, focus on penalty killing. As Wynn mentioned, a box. We need to focus, stay within that scenario. Remember, we're here to kill the penalty. We're only down 2 goals. We have a whole another period left. The power play will resume at the end of the 3rd period as well, as long as we continue to kill it off, as so. Going behind the net, going wide, sending it on the boards. Carolina Stars were able to keep it in the zone. They regained possession. Again, they throw it in front of the net. That's their first thing they try to do. And again, Elijah was able to cover post to post on that one, keeping the Stars away. Carolina Stars applying some pressure. Oh, what a great defensive play. See if we can get out of the zone. Oh, the Stars were still able to keep it in the zone. Looks like we got Tyson in the corner. In the puck. Jackson also in the front. Stars try to send it towards the other side of the net. Recepted by the Southern Elite, but again, these Stars are keeping it in the zone. Sending it wide is on the backside of the net, but it somehow got off. The players are still playing. Oh, a frantic end to the 2nd period. 4-2. We have 1 period left. 30 seconds left in the power play. So when we get back on the ice, we'll have to kill off another 30 seconds of that power play, unfortunate power play, and then get back to scoring goals.
That interference penalty it was kind of weird in the point where they were. 4 of them were all in the same area. I think they should at least had 1 for each team.
I would say so as well, but I did see that I think the Southern Elite didn't give up. I think their win was knocked out. I think their motivation level to score, like another power play. We had several power plays on us this time, right? We were shorthanded a lot in that 2nd period, and I think the goal of the 3rd period is to try to stay out of that box,
Yes,
right? Because we
indeed.
still need to score 2 more goals. We're playing great, but it's really hard to score shorthanded.
Yes.
All right, we have 10 seconds left to the 3rd period. Begins. Let me go ahead and just say who's out there. We got Dylan, the Dyson vacuum cleaner. It looks like he's going to take the face off. We'll have Jackson to the right. We have Gavin playing defense with Tyson. And we're still trying to figure out who's going to be that. Oh, I'm sorry. We have somebody in the bench. I forgot about that. And we have, of course, Elijah in net. Face off in the middle. Dylan wins the face off. I'm not sure what happened here. False start? Okay.
I don't think they started the clock or something.
We just wanted to have another face-off win, just for fun. All right, we're gonna really start it this time. All right, we cranked the engine that time. We're back to playing. Stars enter the zone, really hot, off to a very, very fast pace. Tyson was able to smush him into the boards right in front of me as we're trying to keep the Stars away from passing in front of the net. Looks like the Stars still retain possession, looking for a backhand pass in front of the net, dangerously in front of the net, dangerously, still very dangerously. Oh, no.
Stop collapsing on the goalie, guys!
Unfortunate event there with 2 seconds left on the power play. The Stars were able to smush one into the net. as we had several players in front of Elijah, and they was unable to wrap the puck up. So now we're down 5-2. Game's still not out. We haven't back to regular strength. Looks like Carolina Stars are entering the zone. Nixon was able to play some good defense, get the puck, going wide, fast skating down the edge, as nobody's there except for the ref to be in his way. Nixon enters the zone. We got Henry in front of the net looking for a pass. Oh, it was there! But one of the Carolina Stars was able to get the puck, send it out of the zone. All right, Stars again, sending it in front of the net very dangerously, as they always do. Elijah was able to cover that one up.
A nice save by Elijah. That was a perfect plan so their team did not get the puck and score.
That's exactly right. There were two other Stars right there to try to put that biscuit in the basket, and Elijah recognized that and made a great play, wrapped it up. Save it for another day, right? Let's do a face-off, get everybody back. So, again, we have Dylan out there doing a face-off. Wins the face-off, pushes it back, but the Carolina Stars were there to regain and keep it in the zone. Hayes making a defensive effort. Oh, no. Stars were able to somehow get the puck, but I'm not sure how that got out. Jackson has it. Send it to Dylan. Jackson has it again. Jackson's going towards the net. Sending it in deep. All right, keeping it in the zone. Dylan. Dylan sending it in front of the net. Dangerous. Jackson had a chance for a tip-in. Liam gets it, sent it to the front of the net, but the Stars were able to capture the puck. Having possession, and sends it out of the zone. And it went past our defense. Looks like Carolina Stars were entered our zone. Made a couple moves. Was able to get a shot off. All right, Star. In the zone here. Looks like the Stars are sending it in again. Their goal is go wide, then send it towards the middle. Hayes is able to get the puck. Stars are applying pressure everywhere. Stars keeping it in the zones. Again, sending it right in front of the net. Have two players right in front of the net. Liam has the puck. Liam tries to exit the zone with the puck. Stars. Again, there's four players on that side of the board waiting. There we go. Hayes flips it up. It leaves the zone looking for a face-off opportunity on the other. Oh! What a play, but nobody there. Dylan, I swear, he is skating hard today. Made the extra effort to keep it in the zone. Win the puck. Hayes keeps it in the zone again. Nixon there, challenging behind the net. Challenges, disrupts their passing opportunity. Liam on the other side of the boards gets the puck. Tries to make a back pass to Gavin. Was intercepted. Now the Stars are off on their breakaway. Hayes is trying to come back along with Henry playing defense. Shoots it wide for the Stars. All right, Gavin gets the puck here. Gavin's looking for a pass. Sends it down the boards. Still in the zone. I think it's out of the zone now. And now we've got Hayes on the other side. Tries to send it down the boards. Stars are all over these boards today. Stars retain possession. Come back into the zone. Oh, offsides. So the faceoff will go just outside. A little extra effort there by the Carolina Stars. I think he's just itching to go to Red Lobster. I believe that's what he was. He just wanted some more biscuits. Southern Elite getting ready for the face-off. We've got, it looks like Nixon again, who wins 100% of the face-offs. Going to take the face-off. We've got Henry on one side. We've got, looks like Finn on the left side. We got Graham and Tyson as our defense. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third period. Oh, there's a power play. They did get a penalty for that one extra effort. He was getting aggressive with the biscuits. So we are on the power play.
Yeah,
this is an important chance right here for our team to put a goal in during this power play. Again, we are offsides. Face-off coming just outside the zone. Again, we are on the power play. Minute 48 left. 5-2. Same line. All right, Nixon in for the faceoff. Stars were able to send it a little bit deeper, not all the way down to the ice. At the midline, Finn making a pass over to Henry. Henry's making a deke. Oh, was stick checked by the Carolina players. Oh. All right, looks like we're going back. What a great poke check there by Graham Pugh, but the Stars player was able to still retain possession. Nixon makes that last effort to get the puck back to the Southern Elite. Henry is taking the puck wide, circles around, has space, looks for a cross pass, was intercepted by Carolina Stars. Nixon disrupting, retains possession, takes a shot. Goalie was able to make a save off to the side. Stars players go wide, was able to get it across the ice, now entering the Southern Elite zone. Makes a couple plays, but Henry was able to get it out of the zone. They are offsides. But look, looks like we have possession by Finn. Finn's looking for the pass. Brings it to his forehand. Too many Stars in the way. Henry sends it very slow to the other in the middle of the ice, but the Stars again there to intercept the pass. 24 seconds left on our power play. I'm hoping we put something together here, Wynn.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that they hooked down two of our players on the attack there. So but whatever.
There's some more ref help right there, right? All right, so here we go. Puck is on their side of the ice. They have possession. Henry is challenging the possession. Puck is offsides, but they're going to allow him to come back in. Carolina has possession coming in our end. Takes a shot. Saved by Elijah. Good blocker save. Covers it up for a faceoff. All right, 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. Faceoff going to the left of Elijah. Looks like we've got Dylan coming in for this faceoff. Hayes playing defense. Gavin playing defense. Easton wide to the left. We got Jackson on the other side. Dylan is racing, giving his best effort. Always going 1,000 miles per hour. Hayes sending it wide. It's going to be icing unless Dylan has anything left in the tank. And it appears it's going to be icing. And they're waving it off. So the Stars have possession. Dylan able to poke check it. We're keeping it in the zone. There's a mess back there. I can't see what's going on, but it looks like the Stars get it. We're sending it wide down the boards, deep. And it looks like the Stars somehow end up with it, and it looks like it's a
He's
race.
racing it down.
It's a one-on-one situation. And the Carolina scored another goal, making it 6-2. It looks like there is a player down in the middle of the ice, though. Player down for the Carolina Stars. 5 minutes, 26 seconds
Yeah,
left.
we'll stay panned away. He's doesn't seem to be getting up, but we'll just take a quick break and hopefully he's all right. All right, he's up and moving. Looks like he's going to skate over to the bench on his own. So, you hate to see that. You hate to see a kid get hurt, but it looks like he's going to be okay.
All right, here we go. We have another face-off to win mid-ice. We got Finn facing it off. This is not a normal situation. Let's see if Finn can win his first face-off. Looks like he did, but the ref is just going to stand there and let the puck go between his legs. All right, so Jackson gets the puck. Jackson trying to swing at it. Missed the puck a couple times. And now Carolina Stars have possession. Able to enter the zone. Passes it in the middle. Looks like Tyson's out there. Oh, uh-oh. This could mean trouble. What a save there by Elijah. Good save, but Carolina still maintains possession. Sends it to the middle again. Very dangerous situation. Good kick by Tyson to get it to his stick. And Jackson tries to leave the zone, and it does. Jackson leaves the zone. Finn's out there again, trying to apply pressure. Carolina takes the puck, circles around, and is coming towards our end again. Carolina Stars still maintain possession. He's created some space. Easton was able to get the puck out of the zone. Finn regains it. It is out of the zone. Offsides. Thank you, ref. Took a little while, but they were offsides. 4 minutes, 13 seconds left. 6-2. Win. We need to win here, right? So a mental win. What do we need to do here to get a mental win?
I think they just need to get a lot of shots on goal and a lot of passes just so they know they have tried to win as hard as they could.
I agree. I think to get that mental win too. Right now, I feel like we're a little tired. We've hit that tired stage. Good save by Elijah. Good extra effort to glove that one. I think I think the Stars feel like, the game's in their hand, but I feel like Southern Elite need to apply a little pressure, get one of those last goals to end the tournament for Charleston, and end on a positive note here. So I think we put out a solid effort. Nixon got the puck. Nixon gives it to Hayes. Hayes gives it over to Henry. Henry's making a few moves, who then gets it to down, but Nixon was there to get it. Nixon's making tried to do a wraparound, but was met with opposition on the other side of the net.
These refs just are not calling anything on our team. They're calling everything that we do, just nothing that they do.
It has been a little lopsided on the penalty calls today. But we are trying, as I hear Henry trying to asking for a pass across ice. Difficult when 4 of the Carolina Stars are essentially on one side of the board, swallowing up everybody. As you notice, there's only one player for the Carolina Stars every time that's not on that board where the puck is. However, it's worked today. And Carolina enters our zone. Passes in the middle. Shoots wide. Tries to send it, and Elijah is sitting on the puck, holding it into place. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left. Elijah is still sitting on the puck, warming it up. I like my biscuits warm, too. As we come out for the face-off, we got Dylan. Face-off. On our own end, Dylan makes the pass over to Easton. Easton tries to go along the boards, met with opposition. Again, trying to go down the boards. Good passing to Dylan. Dylan's going in the middle. Yes, there we go. We're going to the other side, which Graham. Graham's going to the side. Met with opposition again, and the Stars were able to enter the zone safely. Puck goes wide, stick to side by Elijah. We have Tyson off to the corner. Tyson makes a great move using the board as his passing partner. Gets it all across to Easton. Easton, again, pushes it down to the other side, who's met with more opposition. And it looks like, is this a penalty? This is a penalty call for, looks like roughing. I'm not sure, I didn't see it, but it's a roughing call. I'm not sure who got roughed. Yeah, he looks like he was picking up his pants a little bit, a little dazed. All right, so Wynn, what do we got here? Tell me what we got, because we got 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. We have a face-off here. We have our power play.
We have almost the rest of the game to get a goal, and they just need to try their hardest. They just don't need to let the man in the middle open.
Somehow, The 4 players fell, and somehow Stars have retained possession and took a shot, thankfully, just above the crossbar. All right. Henry is not giving up. And we give it over to Tyson. Tyson overskates it, unfortunately, just a little bit. And we're calling offsides. All right, another face-off. When you're on a power play, do you feel like sometimes it's a little more difficult to score because the pressure's on, or do you feel like
I feel like it's a little bit more harder to score because that means the other team is trying their hardest not to let you score.
That's right, and they can just ice the puck, right? Correct? So
Yes.
what I see here is, oh, man, and the Stars were still able to retain possession, get it in the zone. The Stars are, again, like this situation right now, as you see, they're going behind the net, wasting time, waiting for our players to apply some pressure. All right. We get it in the zone. Hopefully we can set up a power play situation. Those Carolina Stars keeping it, playing basically keep away from us right now along the boards. Got it out of our own end. Unfortunate. And the Carolina Stars are still going around our defense, looking for a shot on net. These Stars are collapsing on the net, still wanting more goals. 37 seconds left. This could be our best shot. Going in wide. We have players wide. Pass so wide for a shot. Oh, just wide. All right, we still got 23 seconds. We're finally applying some pressure on this power play. Oh, no. Nope. Getting out of the zone. Where's Carolina? But Henry takes the puck. Oh, and again, these Carolina Stars are pesky with some poke checks. We've got 9 seconds looking for a shot. Blocked by Carolina. Good effort here, showing with 2 seconds left. Let's just put a shot on net, and the game is over. Wynn, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for being my commentator. And I know you got a game today or two, all right? Can you go ahead and just tell everybody when your game is today?
My game is at 11:30, and I don't know when my second game is actually.
Because you're going to win, and then we'll know from there where your second game is.
Oh, hey, good luck, Wynn, and good luck to your team, man.
Good play today by the Southern Elite. Unfortunate loss, 6-2.